So I've been searching for a new backpack for a while. But you know me, I couldn't just walk into a Primark and pick up any old thing. Or what's the American equivalent of Primark? Nah, my bag needed some tech in it. And I'm not talking the type of tech, you know, you get those strange variations of backpacks with built-in solar panels so that you can charge your laptops and phones on the go. Handy, but I don't need any more help looking like a douche. So that's when I came across this bag from a company called Imperial Motion. This bag says, "This is not a toy." I'll show you. Never had so much fun in my life. Now see, with this bag, the technology is literally built into its very fibers through something that Imperial Motion call NCT, or nanocure technology. Now I'm not going to butcher the science behind this, instead I'm just going to let them explain it.
What is NCT? It stands for nanocure technology. This might sound more like a name for curing cancer, but what it is looks like magic before your eyes. NCT is a fabric that can self-heal small holes and punctures to the fabric. NCT is a lightweight, water-resistant nylon ripstop with resealing and repairing capabilities. Naturally, nylon ripstop is extremely durable due to its endlessly repeating chains of building blocks that are woven into the crisscross pattern. When the already durable nylon is punctured, the nylon threads aren't actually broken. They're just pushed apart. It is our double-sided coating, friction from rubbing the puncture, and the heat generated from the friction that close the hole. The reinforced fibers of the ripstop also create additional reinforcement and support around the puncture, which also aids in the repair function. Nanocure technology. Be the first to own the world's only self-healing tent.
So you can see from that clip that Imperial Motion make other things like tents, because I guess once you've got a rip in your tent, you've got every risk of a bear just coming along and sticking his d in it. So the idea behind it is using this special nanocure technology fabric, which actually, I don't think I've ever felt a material that feels like this. So through the magic of friction and heat, it should regenerate itself. So before we go murderously sticking holes in the bag, let's take a quick look at it first. So the front pocket here has a nice red material on the inside. I don't think that red material is made of the same nanocure technology. It's just the pieces on the outside. We have two side pockets. On the inside, we've got these two netted sections, one with a zip to secure things like your keys. I guess the other one, pens. Does anyone still write anymore? And then there's 3 compartments on the inside, each protected by this foam layer, so you can put things like laptops, iPads, without risk of other things in the bag, hitting them, scratching them, things like that. Very cool. Okay, I had originally intended in starting with this piece of test material that they gave me, but I'm going to put trust in their nanocure technology and go straight for the bag. You saw in their video they were using a nail. I don't have a nail because, you know, I'm not a 16th century carpenter, but I do have this tiny screwdriver which should do a very similar job. Question is, where to stab it?
Oh, you're sick! You're sick! Why would you do that to me? I'm just kidding you, pal.
Okay, the hole has been made. It's actually pulled all of the fibers around here as well. Okay, after some vigorous rubbing, that's a word I never wanted to use on this channel, I can see that where exactly I made the hole, yes, the hole is gone, but the fibers which were pulled in this square shape around it are still there. So I'm not convinced. I'm gonna swap it around. We're gonna try a different section and just see if it behaves the same. I don't think the problem is that this was too big, because they look like they were using a massive nail. So there is the hole. Again, it's pulled all of the fibers along here. And then for a second time, yes, I can confirm the hole that we made is gone. But again, just from the pressure and pulling on the fabric, it's left this line here, which after it doesn't matter how much rubbing, just will not go away. Which is leading me to question this technology, not the repairing of the hole, we've seen that works, but the effects after the hole is gone doesn't seem to be something that perfectly goes back into the condition it was, just the hole won't be there anymore. So the last thing we're going to try, the piece of test fabric, just to see if it acts the exact same when it's a small segmented off piece of fabric compared to the bag itself. Okay. We are all the way through this time. And yes, although the hole that we made is gone, you can see on the other side, the fibers are still sticking out where we pushed through those, you know, it doesn't sew itself back into shape. That's not a thing yet. But same with the bag, you can see the pulling on the fibers around this bit here. They do not go back into shape. Doesn't matter how much you pull it, how much you rub it. That's what she said. They never quite look the same again. So that is a self-healing backpack from Imperial Motion. I'm impressed with the technology. I like the introduction of the science into things like this with the nanocure technology. Although it doesn't seem to be perfected quite yet, I like the ingenuity. It's a clever thing, and which is why when I saw self-healing backpack, I had to order it. These are available on Amazon. If you're interested in the technology, the bags, the tents, anything else that they make, I'll leave a link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, I found it somewhat entertaining, a thumbs up as always is appreciated. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and as always, I shall see you in the next one.